Hey, what's going on, guys? This is BrendanMushi. So in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to hit confirm and what hit confirming is if you don't know. If you don't know, then I'm going to assume probably pretty new to fighting games because this is really important and it's going to apply to any fighting game that you play from here on out. So hit confirming is exactly what it sounds like. It's when you do an attack or a sequence of attacks and you confirm that the attack either hit or was blocked before you decide what you're going to do next after the sequence of attacks. The reason why this is so important is because essentially in Guilty Gear, assuming you've watched my previous tutorial videos, which you should, then you'll know that you have the ability to chain, or in this game, Gatling, your normal attacks together. So you can bam, 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 and you can chain them together in a sequence. Now, once you've chained them in a sequence, you're typically going to end it by going into some sort of a special move. And with each character, depending on the special move may be unsafe on block, which means that if you do the move and your opponent blocks it, you're going to be punished. An example is Xrd Rev right here. So if you were to also, the biggest example is actually his baseball slide, which the dummy looks like is set to block low. Crouch. SMH. So that is extremely unsafe on block. You never ever do you want to do that move as Kai to the opponent on block. Some of you are like, I already know that, it's pretty obvious, but maybe not everybody does. But this move is very unsafe, so you only want to do it when it hits, because if you watch my previous videos, it gives you a knockdown, which is really important in Guilty Gear because that's how you get your pressure. When you knock them down, it's your turn. So when you do a sequence with Kai, like, I'm just going to do punch, kick, slash, heavy slash, right, for a basic combo. If it hits, whoops. If it hits, you can go into baseball slide and you get a full combo into knockdown, right? So boom, 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 boom. Whoops, too far. Nice. And that's what you want. But if the opponent blocks, you have to visually confirm. Whoops, too far. That's bad. You don't want to do that because this move is unsafe on block and you'll get punished as soon as the opponent blocks that. So you have to visually confirm when you do the string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to realize, oh, they blocked, so I don't want to go into I don't want to just autopilot and do the same thing. So you're going to have to go into something a bit different. Now with Kai going into his fireball, which is 2, 3, 6 slash, this actually makes the string safe. So while this is unsafe, meaning you get punished for it, this is safe, meaning you will not get punished for doing it. So you have to visually confirm, oh, they blocked, I'm gonna do this instead. Or, oh, it hit, I'm gonna do this. That's hit confirm. And so what you can do to practice this with any character is most games will allow you to set the dummy to block randomly. So here it is. So the dummy will block randomly, and then you can do that sequence and then see, oh, whoops, I spaced that wrong. So since he blocked, I'm gonna do that. Since it hit, I'm gonna do that. So that's hit confirming. And so that's important because it keeps yourself safe. If I did this, if I autopilot this, sure, it worked there. If I autopilot it again, oh, look at that, I got punished. You have to change up your offense depending on whether your opponent blocked it or not. Now, another thing that's crucial about hit confirming is that you have to do a sequence that gives you enough time to recognize that whether it was hit or blocked. You know, like if I told you to hit confirm this button, say I just do this button as Kai, and I tell you to hit confirm whether it hit or blocked. That's not enough time. Like unless you just have godlike reactions, like you're not going to be able to hit confirm off of just that one button. So you want to do a sequence of buttons by using the chaining system in the game in order to chain enough buttons so you can visually see whether you hit them or it was blocked. So what I've explained so far is primarily just showing how hit confirming applies in situations where you're doing a combo or pressuring someone, but in general, as a rule of thumb, all hit confirming is it's when you make a decision and you don't know. It's when you make it in any situation where you attack. It could be that you're waking up with an uppercut, an invincible attack like this, right? Which you can Roman cancel this on block to make yourself safe, right? You could also do it on hit. Honestly, you wouldn't really need to do it on hit, because if you hit them, you know, you're not going to get punished for it. They're just going to get hit and they get knocked down like that, right? But if you wake up for it and it gets blocked, you can go, oh shit, and then Roman cancel it. And if it hits, you're like, oh, okay, I'm good. I don't need to Roman cancel it. Whoops. Just pretend that hit raw. So essentially, it's any situation like that. It doesn't matter what it is. A lot of these situations might not happen too often in matches, but the idea is you do something that's unsafe, and you basically you're just trying to keep yourself safe. You visually confirm that it's either you visually confirm that something hit and you realize, oh, it hit, I'm good, or it's blocked and it's unsafe and you're like, oh, this is unsafe, let me make myself safe real quick. Whereas if it hit, you wouldn't need to do that. You're like, oh, it hit, I'm good, right? So that's all hit confirming is just giving yourself a visual indicator of whether a hit connected or not, and then making a decision based on that. If it hit, making a different decision than if it was blocked. You just want to keep yourself safe. That's the entire idea. You don't just want to autopilot the same thing, and it does take some practice. You do get faster reactions over time. So hopefully that helped you guys out. If you want more fighting game, anime fighting game content and tutorials and overall just in general fighting game content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and then also we do have a Discord channel, so if you're interested in learning fighting games and meeting people to play with, that'll be linked in the description for you to join. And thanks so much for watching my video. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.